Monica. She's like the only one that actually has an English name. Because I don't know anyone spelled like that. And I swear, I've just seen the name somewhere else. I don't know. Hi, Red. Having a good time so far? Yeah, you could say that. You could also say something else, but yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. Speaking of hearing, I can't hear the game. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind, though I don't think I'd be able to offer anything good. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. True. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Same! Man. So relatable. I love it. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Red. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Of course it is. Is that so? Why? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Yeah, true. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Almost like you. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading the poem. I could agree with you if I knew what it said. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like eerie. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. You're like someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Same here though. Then again, who said I was happy? I'm just kidding. I'm very happy doing this. This is fun. And other stuff I do too is fun. Well, to each their own. Even if there's only a few people watching. Especially the main two being. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Yep. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Yep, that's true. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Or do I? I feel like she was saying, it's not like I'm wanting you to impress me or anything. You sound like the other girl now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident, because I'm the president of this club. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? She's like the mommy of this group. Like Monica Magica. I see. Well, let's read it then. Yeah, let's read it. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know it. I wasn't home. My parents slide for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. That's what she said. Stretching forever into everything. That's also what she said. A hole into infinite choices. Kind of like this game. Oh, I can scroll down. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. Scroll down. That I wasn't looking in. Scroll down. There we go. A whole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Is that he supposed to be me? Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When people performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Is it me? Did I do that? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, well, I feel like I know exactly what... You know a little bit what she... Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. I do that sometimes where I'll make sure to talk about a specific thing too long. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's what I do when I type stuff. I'm like, about stuff. Like, stories that I write, like Football Z and stuff that involve me and Ryan and characters, them. Funny stories. Like Football Z and other stuff relating Monica. Magica thing with us in it. That's all I'm saying. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Hard choice to make. Oh, this is the only one left. Of course, it's gonna be her. Oh, she's looking at my poem. That's what I figured. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Same, that's how I am sometimes when I start recording a video. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. I know, right? Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Yeah, I did. Wow, I actually got that right. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. It doesn't look like it, but whatever. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten everywhere. Anyway, it might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Notice what? What were you saying? Right, he's right, I really didn't notice, what the heck? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on that. I think the most notable thing I recognize is new writers, they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah, I'm not really into poems. I write stories, not poems. I also hope that everyone else at the club gives you valuable feedback. Now, it can be a little bit biased, though. Her? Her bias? I think she was probably the least one, because I know Sayori, she was really biased. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I wonder, why would Natsuki be biased? I really think she secretly has a crush on Red. Me. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, yeah. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can barely read that. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. What? Okay. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you don't say. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It did! But it took you a long time to read. It did! Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is, quote-unquote pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I think it's like professional, something that I'm not. Also, I liked the poem, even though it didn't really make that much sense to me, but yeah. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive and confusing. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. It read. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. So I'm a ghost now. Okay. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Okay, maybe that's not one about me, but it's something. It's symbolic of something. But I don't. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Same. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I know, right? It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I could agree if I knew what it was. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Why? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. And as they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, I can tell. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know, right? Does art suffering amuse you? Make you think it's cute? Oh, I think it's cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. But cute is nice. What the fuck? Well, I was not trying to be cute, I guess, but I get the feeling she doesn't like being called cute, even though everything she does is cute, apparently. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I were looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yori liked it, and Red did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Yeah. And Red liked my poem too, you know. Oh my god, are they competing over me now? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. The music. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Red appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I love this. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Red started showing up. I don't think so. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there watching them, listening. Fight over me, that's cute. Red? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? There's symbolism behind it. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Red. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Red? Well, do I have to choose between them? Do I have to choose whichever... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Maybe I shouldn't have been watching. They wouldn't have noticed that I was. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whom I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I knew it! I knew it! I knew I had to choose it. But okay, let me debate this with myself real quick. I keep looking over this way because that's myself right there. That's the camera, by the way, if you're wondering why I keep always looking over to the side. Probably kind of late to saying that. I've been doing that for so long. People are like, why do you always look off camera? I'm looking at myself. I just love looking at myself, you know. Anyways, that's not the reason. I just like to say, I don't know. It's just a habit. Natsuki's poem. It was simple, but it had a nice feeling that I could really relate to. And sometimes simple is good. Symbolism is nice too, like what Yuri did, but I did not catch the symbolism. So maybe it's like Rick and Mortal. You need a high IQ to be able to understand it. Wrong. But this one, you probably need to know something about something to be able to understand that, because I did get the symbolism. Then again, I can hardly read it. That's just because I don't read professional type writing a lot. For me, I think making it obvious usually is better sometimes, but I feel like I'm having a little bit of bias problems right now. Pink hair really gives me a bias. No. I really feel like I should say Sayori, but no, I don't want to be that guy that doesn't choose. But then again, I don't want to be that guy that chooses the wrong one. Then again, who cares? It's just a game. What am I gonna say now? Oh crap, what did I do? Yuri, you're really talented. Well. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. It's like, I think I liked hers better, but I need to think of a reason why. Basically what I was just doing just this minute ago. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. There you go. Nice. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuka's poem really did a good job at that. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Ahaha. Shows how much you know. Wrecked. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Her face says it. Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice swines. I'm doing their voices so well. Probably not that well, but the emotion behind it I'm doing well. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing. And sharing it definitely can be hard. I keep saying it in the wrong order. Jeez, dyslexia fucks the world. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I know, right? It sounds like every day with me on Facebook and people who take the littlest thing that they disagree with me and try to make an argument out of it. Liberals, I'm looking at you. Seriously though. Yeah. I glance over my shoulder to look at Sayori, and Sayori is nodding furiously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise, and that's what it sounded like I was doing, right? Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Okay, let me do that then. Thanks for noticing. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. You know, I like this much better than Nekopara. I don't know why. It feels more interactive than Nekopara. Because... well, I'll say that in a minute. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Honestly, I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Red. Baka. Sheesh. I keep saying Baka. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about you... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Unsurprisingly, I like that. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. See, Yuri? Now I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I was gonna say if you pat her on the head. Pat, yeah. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Red. Is it because I'm a new member? Is that why you're saying that? And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Also, my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Great. I ruined the laziness. Great. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we get out home. Oh crap, damn it. So we'll all relax for a bit. Okay, cool, yeah. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature related to things in the club room. So maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book and do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? They say a lot? What are they, Canadian? Or Japanese? Come on now. That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I guess it's been worth it so far. Yeah, because that was funny. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Red, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No, not another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Sure. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I think he's saying that because he's feeling like the person who's playing me is trying to impress a certain one. I nodded myself with a newfound determination. Yeah, I'll do the poems that impress someone. Yeah, sure. Red, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Not in the slightest. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. That's a shot. That's a low-key shot right there. Phew, you know, Red, but she didn't catch that. That was a shot. You know, Red, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. I feel like every single one of these girls has a crush on Red, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. But I guess that's what the game's meant to do. And that's what I like these kind of games. I don't know why. It's not like I don't have a girlfriend or anything. I mean, I do have one. And I think everyone really likes you too. I think so too. Yeah, really likes me. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. I love it when that's just my line, because that's all I feel like doing. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Yeah, I've caught on to it. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Oh my god! I'm right. Well, of course I'm right. Does it really need to stop there? Hell yeah, boy. I mean, hell no, boy. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I keep thinking it's gonna say pat on the head. You know, like anime characters do a lot. They pat on the head, especially for lollies. Lollies are for patting, not tapping. You weirdos. I'm just kidding. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's save. Maybe the cat will be in this one, so I didn't exactly miss a chance. I didn't exactly miss a chance to get Kitty in there, so that's the end of this. I recorded probably 2 hours of this. At least an hour and a half, at least. Or maybe an hour. No, at least an hour and a half. So that's worth about 3, 4, maybe even 5 episodes. Honestly, since this isn't really horror related, this probably won't be out until, like, honestly, November, I guess. Hopefully some other things And Red, he's definitely wanting to be more than friends with one of these girls, but I'm pretty sure it's me who's going to be doing the choosing of who it's going to be. So it's really based on who I like the most. And I like that, that's cool. I like games like this, I don't know why. But if you want to know who I'm leaning towards, let's see, let me debate myself on it. Let's see, Sayori is a childhood friend, and childhood friends, I tend to seem to like them more in real life. Though some might not know that. Some might. And another girl, the one, Sayori reminds me of someone, a couple people, quite a few people actually only two people. Natsuki, I was gonna say that she reminds me of someone else, like my last ex, but that could be an insult to her. Though she's really like Brittany. So I'm talking about Brittany. But Brittany isn't into cute things, so I don't think that would. Natsuki reminds me of someone else, another ex. Not into cute things, has kind of an attitude, but is into cute things. I feel like the girl that I'm thinking of fits into that category. Yuri just reminds me of the random, good-looking chick with big tits that I had no interest in, because she was too popular and I would never have a chance with her. Plus, big is too overrated for me. Overrated. I don't even, like, literally 2 balls of fat. Big deal. Same with the other girl, Monica. She's also like one of a popular girl that I would never try to, because I don't think out of my class. Because I'm, because I'm way above her class. Wrong. I'm not. Way below. Plus, I'm short and I'm skinny, and Natsuki and Sayori I like girls that are around my size, because I don't want girls that's a lot taller than me. It feels weird. Brittany was that, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. Masculinity is so fragile. The little masculinity I have, so fragile. And I'm waiting to see where this fucked up part comes, because there's people saying that something was disturbing, because there's a psychological horror part in this. Where is it? I'm looking for it. But where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know you did. And subscribe for more Doki Doki Literature Club. See ya.